and the second good as well. So Lanai makes it a 12-point game, 50-38, as Brashears checks back into the game. Lady Cats, Sage Norton to inbound. Far side to Pierce, back to Sage. Sage works it up quickly, near side. Now in the front court to Harper. 60 seconds left to play. Sage slows it down between the circles. Now near side to Pierce. Pierce drives. Now slows it down. Back up top, lazy pass. Finley Talley now has it between the circles, working against Little. Finley back to Sage. 38 seconds left. Sage in the lane, gives to Pierce, near side Finley. She'll fire and hits the three and the foul. So the foul is going to be on Seeley. Lamaya picks up her third personal foul. As the three-pointer is good, 53-38, and an opportunity for the newfangled four-point play as the free throw is good. 54-38, 16-point lead, largest for the Lady Cats. 31.5 to play as the Lady Cats will move into the winner's bracket. We'll take a look at how those will shape up, what that time will look like tomorrow in just a bit. Brashears' turnaround jumper along the free throw line is no good, and loose ball picked up by Pierce Porter with 12 seconds left. As Sage Norton has it in the front court, and Lady Cats just going to run out the clock. 54-38, move on to the semifinal round coming up tomorrow. We'll take a look at that matchup in just a bit. Lady Cats win over Fort Cobb Broxton here on KTJS.
Elk Creek Dental Center in Elk City, Dr. Nathan Talley brings 17 years of trusted care home to your community. Our welcoming office is designed with your comfort in mind. We offer gentle, cutting-edge dental care, from implants and orthodontics to preventive cleanings and same-day emergency appointments. With in-house membership plans and advanced tech like digital scanners and lasers, your smile is always in great hands. Office hours available Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Elk City, and Fridays in Hobart. Call today, 580-225-1020, Elk Creek Dental Center, where tradition meets tomorrow. When it comes to protecting your family, your farm, and your future, trust the local team at Farm Bureau. Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. They proudly serve communities across southwest Oklahoma with offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View. Whether it's home, auto, life, or ag insurance, they're here to help you make confident decisions with hometown service you can count on.
Farm Bureau, for Oklahomans by Oklahomans.
Pastor Thomas Miller and...
All right, we're back and taking some look at some final stats. The Lady Mustangs were led in scoring, 10 points from Lamaya Seeley, 8 points from Lanai Seeley, 7 from Taylor Little, also 5 from Tegan Bellamy, 4 from Tyler Little, and 2 from Jordan Burris. Lady Cats led in scoring, Sage Norton with 26, 12 from Finley Talley, 8 from Harper Talley, 3 apiece from Tony Hodges-Tipton and Pierce Porter, and 2 from Braylee Scott. Lady Cats moved to 4-0 on the season, and like I mentioned, they'll move on in the winner's bracket, and that game's coming up tomorrow. Let me get that bracket pulled up as, here we go. Lady Cats will move on and play at 3 o'clock tomorrow, as they will play the winner of that took place earlier between OBA and AMPO. So coming up next, the Mangum Tigers, Hobart Bearcats, going to tip off in the first round of action in about 7 minutes. Of course, we do want to say player of the game today, and this first round action goes to Sage Norton. Had 7 points in the first quarter, struggling, as were many of the other Cats, getting to see the ball go through the hoop. Second half, turned it on with 19 points, finishing with 26 points on the game. She is our player of the game here for the Lady Cats. We'll take a timeout and be back with game number 2 coming up in just a bit on KTJS. and Hobart Bearcat TV.
Pastor Thomas Miller and the congregation at First Baptist Church in Hobart are proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats. Our young men and women work hard, give their best, and are truly outstanding kids. We'd love for you to join us at First Baptist Church. Come worship with us and experience the warmth of our church family. We're honored to share the gospel right here in Hobart. Come see us at First Baptist Church and go Bearcats.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Hobart Farm and Garden has been serving Southwest Oklahoma for over 35 years. They have everything livestock, from feed, neck-over trailers, arrow quip, to vet supplies. And Hobart Farm and Garden is a Browning Platinum dealer. Excellent gun and ammo selection, plus all the lawn and garden supplies you need. Call 726-3351. Hobart Farm and Garden. If they don't have it, you don't need it. JB's Feed Service of Hobart is the place to go for all your cattle feed needs. Now, whether you need custom blended feeds for your cattle, or whether you need creep feed, starter feed, shipping rations, grower or finishing rations, it's JB's Feed Service. That's the place to go. It's just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on County Road 2220. JB's Feed Service, proud to serve you. Josh Wald put his experience to work for you. Josh Wald proudly serves Kiowa County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Josh Wald Insurance at 726-3077 to get smarter about your insurance. That's Josh Wald Insurance at 726-3077. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Looking for insurance you can count on? Talk to Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving all of Kiowa and Washita counties, from home and auto to great American crop insurance, wheat multi-peril coverage, and LRP livestock risk protection. With new, higher subsidy levels, Justin has you covered. With 25 years of experience, Justin, Denise, and Wendy are here to help you protect what matters most. Stop by Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart, and discover why your neighbors already trust Justin for their insurance needs.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement deserves more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lonnie Olson. Together we can give you your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 411 South Main Street in Hobart, Oklahoma. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Dr. J and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office in Hobart are proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats. They believe in our student athletes, hardworking young men and women who give their all on and off the field. This season, be there to cheer them on. And when it's time for your next dental checkup, trust Dr. Kruska and his staff. From cleanings to complete care, he's one of the very best. Good luck this year from Dr. J and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office. Proud Hobart Bearcat boosters.
Lester Heat and Air should be your choice when it comes to your indoor air quality and comfort. We service all brands and install new comfort systems on changeouts, remodels, and new construction projects. We install air-to-air AC, heat pump, and ductless mini-splits, and geothermal systems. Brent has over 39 years and Chris has 15 years experience in the HVAC industry. We want to earn your business and will do a quality expert job on your project, and we stand behind our work. We offer financing to qualified customers and also accept credit cards for payment. Call Lester Heat and Air at 580-639-2849. Ask for Brent or Chris Burnett. Call Lester Heat and Air at 580-639-2849 or email at lesterheatandair@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook or Instagram. Oklahoma license number 161610.
Since 2011, Maccabee Fox Roofing has been the name Southwest Oklahoma trusts for quality roofs and more. The #1 Tamco installer in the region, installing over 1 million square feet of Tamco shingles. We also install metal and flat roofs plus protective coatings. Need more? We also install seamless gutters, carports, and metal buildings. And here's the big news. We're the only roofing company in Southwest Oklahoma offering financing. Come see us at our new building on Broadway. Check us out on Facebook or visit our website today. Call 580-682-9600. That's Maccabee Fox Roofing LLC, covering what you care about.
Keep it clean with Melton Janitorial Supplies, located at 308 South Washington Street in Hobart. Call 726-5185 for all of your cleaning supplies. Melton Janitorial Supplies proudly supports the Hobart Bearcats.
All right, we are back, and the first round of the Washita State Bank Classic that's taking place here on the campus of Burns Flat and Dill City High School. Of course, we just watched the Hobart Lady Cats pick up a victory over Fort Com Broxton by a score of 54-38, and that leads us up to our second matchup of the day. And this matchup is going to feature the Mangum Tigers and the Hobart Bearcats. Hobart comes in a record of 2-1 on the season under head coach Jalen Johnson, and the starting lineup, they're taking on the Mangum Tigers, I should say, and Mangum in the road uniforms, got the black uniforms, orange letters, white trim, and orange trim as well. And their starting lineup, and it's going to include a junior, number 3, Grayson Lehman Webb. A senior, number 4, Colby Warboys. A sophomore, number 11, Zeke Rogers. A junior, number 12, Remington Laughlin. And a sophomore, number 13, Diego Tellis. Again, this is game number 1 of the season and of the coaching career of our good friend Jamison Richardson, known for many years since his junior high days. I've known Jamison. Excited to see what the Tigers are going to do under his tutelage. So the Bearcats come in, like I said, a record of 2-1 on the season, and their starting lineup includes 0, Tishawn Caleb. Number 2, also a sophomore, Callan Moore. Number 3, a junior, Hayes Porter. Number 4, a senior, Ethan Funkhauser. And number 11, a junior, Noah Toller. So again, Cats 2-1. Tigers 0-0 as we get into the first round action here at the Washita State Bank Classic at Burns Flat, Dill City. Of course, this game will be followed. The Mangum Lady Tigers will be taking on the Thomas Lady Terriers. That will wrap up our Thursday broadcast day here on Fox Radio. So ready to jump center. It's going to be Noah Toller jumping up center against Zeke Rogers, who will be jumping for the Tigers. So the jump is in the air, and we are underway. The control is going to be made by the Tigers as Warboys quickly gets it into the front court. Up top it goes to Lehman Webb. Now up top to Rogers. Rogers is back to Remington Laughlin. Nice pass in the lane. Shot no good by Rogers, and loose ball is going to be controlled by the Bearcats. So Hayes Porter has the ball with 7:35 left to play here in the first. Picked up by Tellis. Goes near side to Callan Moore. Callan, and a reach, a tie-up is going to be called as Colby Warboy is able to tie up Callan Moore, and alternate possession will stay with the Cats with 7:27 left here in the first. Toller to inbound. Noah inbounds into the backcourt to Hayes Porter. Hayes in the front court working on Tellis. Takes it in the lane, down along the baseline. Ethan Funkhauser fires an 8-footer, little short arms on that one, and the rebound pulled down by Rogers. Zeke in the front court, gives up top to Remy. Remy near side fires a 15-footer along the baseline, shot no good, and rebound controlled by the Bearcats. 1 minute gone, still scoreless tie here in the first quarter. Hayes in the front court goes near side to Funkhauser. Now up top to Toller. Toller left wing to Callan Moore. Callan drives baseline to the cutter. Hayes Porter fires it up and in for 2. Bearcats on top. First points of the ball game, 2-0. 6:40 left to play here in the first. So driving along the baseline, Rogers shot up, no good. Foul's going to be called on the shot on Callan Moore, who's going to pick up his first personal team foul number 1 on the the Bearcats. As going to the line shooting 2 will be Rogers. So Zeke at the line shooting 2, 6:31 left here in the first. First rattles around and hits every part of the rim before dropping through and giving the Tigers the first points of the game. So Zeke readies for the second. In and out, rebounded this time by Noah Toller. And Noah gives to T-Shawn in the backcourt. 6:25 left to play here in the first. Cats by a point, 2-1. Callan Moore to Hayes Porter. Hayes back to Callan. Callan near side to Hayes. Hayes works through the screen, tries to go to the cutter, and nice defensive handwork there by Diego Tellis. Surprise, surprise, right? As he's able to knock that one out, and the Bearcats have it under their own basket with 6:11 left here in the first. So Callan to inbound for the Bearcats. Near side, Hayes thought about the three, instead drives and tries to go to the cutter. Toller able to save it back up top to T-Shawn. Now ends up in the corner. Moore back to Ethan. To Hayes, he'll fire the three. That one's no good, but there for clean up the rebound is Noah Toller, fouled on his way up. He'll go to the line shooting a pair. As that foul is going to be on Remington Laughlin, first personal. Team foul number 1 on the Tigers. So Noah Toller at the line shooting a pair. 5:54 left here in the first, as the first by Noah is good. Bearcats a 2-point lead, 3-1. As into the game is going to be Kason Kalk, the sophomore, replacing Ethan Funkhauser. So Noah shoots the second. That one's good as well. So Bearcats by 3, 4-1. 5:50 left here in the first. Diego with the ball in the front court for the Tigers. He's working against Hayes Porter, calls the screen, and driving in the lane. The ball gets away from Warboys, and the Bearcats quickly back the other way as Callan Moore in the lane fires it up and gets it to carry him around and drop. And the Bearcats extend the lead to 5, 6-1. 5:20 left here in the first. Cats by 5. As Remington Laughlin working against T-Shawn Caleb, and a reach foul going to be called on T-Shawn, his first personal, team foul number 2. So 5:18 left here in the first. Lehman Webb inbounds to Remy. Shot no good, and the rebound is going to come away and tied up. As Kason Kalk got tied up with Warboys, and the alternate possession this time will stay with the Tigers. So Asa Freeman going to check into the game for the Bearcats. As near side he goes, now up top to Tellis. Tellis in the corner to Lehman Webb. To Laughlin. Now Rogers. Rogers. Far side, and the pass now goes to Rogers. And underneath, shot blocked. The second time, Asa comes away with a couple of blocks on the defensive stand. And with 4:49 left to play here in the first, Cats on top, 6-1. In the front court, driving baseline is Noah Toller. Kicks near side to Hayes Porter. Hayes in the lane, fouled on his way up. Will not get the basket to fall, but will get rewarded with a couple of free shots. As that foul is going to be on Diego, his first personal, team foul number 2. So 4:35 left here in the first. Cats on top, 6-1, as Hayes first is in and out. Hayes struggled for the charity stripe in our last game. I say struggle, missed his first 2, but then hit his next 4. And now shoots the second. Got it. So Hayes with 3, Cats up by 6, 7-1. Diego in the front court. 4.5 to play here in the first. Goes the free throw line to Rogers, to the cutter, and short arm on the layup. And the Cats come away with the rebound. Kalk, left wing to Toller. Works through the screen. Near side, Hayes thought about the three, hesitated. Now goes up top to Kalk. Kaysen has feet taken out from under him, loses the ball. And nice handwork there by Warboys. As into the front court. Now the ball's tipped from behind as Kaysen Kalk comes up with the steal for the Cats. 3:50 left here in the first. Cats on top 7-1. Hayes Porter works his way in the lane. Lots of contact, no whistle. As Warboys going to come back with it for the Tigers. Near side to Caskey. To Laughlin. Laughlin up top to Rogers. Zeke stops from the free throw line, fires in and out. Rebound by Warboys, put back a little strong on that one, and a foul over the back going to be called, and I believe that's going to be on Diego. That's going to be a second personal. Yeah, Diego's going to pick up his second personal. That's going to be team foul number 3. Yes.
One quick note, we are sharing our KTJS. We'll keep it right here during this timeout. We're sharing our KTJS Facebook page on the Classic Hits 97.7 Facebook page just for this one. And we'll have Mangum Lady Tigers exclusively on Classic Hits Facebook page. For our third game.
Yeah, against
covering.
the Lady Terriers.
There you go. Of course, Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube, Hobart on Hobart Bearcat TV on YouTube as well. And you can find all those links if you want to share that information at foxradio.fm, foxradio.fm. Links to all the YouTube and Facebook pages. If you want to share that for folks that are out of town, we're on 97.7 KHIM right now, and of course, KTJS in Hobart. Everywhere, Cameron. You are everywhere.
Well, there you go. 3:20 left to play here in the first. Cats on top by 6 as Hayes Porter has it on the near side. Gets the move. Shot no good. Asa Freeman with the follow. Asa Freeman gets his first points, and the Cats now lead 9-1 with 3 minutes left to play here in the first. Remington drives baseline, shot no good, and coming away with a loose ball is Kalk. Kalk in the front court for the Cats, drives in the lane, shot no good, and coming away with it is Warboys, and Warboys gives it on the far side into the front court for Caskey. And a reach foul going to be called on, that is Cooper Gray. Missed him checking into the game. That's his first personal, team foul number 3 on the Cats. 2:47 left here in the first. Bearcats 9 to the Tigers 1. So Laughlin spots, fires, shot no good, and going to the floor. The rebound is going to end up in the hands of the Cats. Ahead to Asa Freeman, and somehow able to keep his feet under him. Doesn't get the shot to fall, but the putback again misses. Again a miss. T-Shawn with the putback. That one's going to miss, and the Tigers come away with the rebound as Remington skies for the board. Caskey now in the front court for the Tigers. The drive by Rogers off the glass. Again, a little strong on that one. Just can't find the rhythm as ahead he goes. And the shot by Hayes Porter is good for 2. So Hayes with 5, and the Cats up 10, 11-1. A minute 55 left here in the first quarter as Caskey almost loses it as he's doubled up there. Somehow got that one through, and the pass goes off the backboard. Remy Laughlin comes up with a loose ball somehow and is going to get fouled. Let's see if they're going to call it on the floor or on the shot. As that foul is going to be on Hayes. His first personal, team foul number 4. So Remy at the line shooting 2. Misses the first, and score remains 11-1 with a minute 41 left here in the first. Zeke and Leben Webb both check out of the ball game. Talon Frazier checking into the game, along with Curtis Henley. And the second free throw by Laughlin is good. Makes it 11-2. So Kaysen with the ball in the front court for the for the Bearcats. 90 seconds left here in the first. Cats on top by 9. 11-2. As Noah Toller gives far side to Asa Freeman. Asa up top to Kalk. Kalk drives, forces, shot no good, and coming away with it are the Tigers. And the pass tipped, almost stolen. It is stolen this time and controlled by the Cats. Kellen Moore tries to go ahead to Porter, and that one knocked away. Nice handwork there by Zeke Rogers, coming up with a loose ball for the Tigers. Under a minute remaining. As Zeke, they give it underneath to Henley, near side to Laughlin. Back up for the three by Caskey, and Clayton Caskey hits the first points of the ball game. The first field goal, I should say, and makes it 11-5 with 35 seconds left here in the first. So Calvin Moore has the ball in the front court for the Cats. Left wing to Hayes Porter. Or Cooper Gray, sorry about that. Kaysen Kalk up top to Toller. Noah with 18 seconds left goes near side to Callan Moore. Callan keeps the dribble alive in the corner. Three-pointer is up, in and out, no good. And the rebound comes away to the Tigers with 5 seconds left here in the first. Henley gives it back to Laughlin, fires the three, short on the action, and the rebound pulled away by Freeman. The half-court heave is no good, and at the end of one, the Bearcats with a 6-point lead, 11-5. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with the second quarter of action on KTJS and Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
All right, back for the second quarter as the Cats lead by a score of 11-5 over the Mangum Tigers here in the first round of the Washita State Bank Classic at Burns Flat Dill City High School. Bearcats have on court Ethan Funkhauser, Noah Toller, Hayes Porter, T-Shawn Caleb, and Kaysen Kalk as Noah Toller fires a three from the near side and drains it. Noah Toller now with 5, and the Bearcats up by 9, 14-5. As Clayton Caskey has it in the front court, gives to Laughlin. Laughlin goes to the far side and pass controlled underneath Henley. Turnaround jumper, a little off with the left hand. The putback is good, and Henley gets his first points of the ball game. As that makes it a 14-7 lead for the Bearcats with 7:18 left here in the first half. Ethan Funkhauser. A reach foul is going to be called as Coulter Webb picks up his first personal. That's going to be team foul number 1 here in the second on the Tigers. So Noah Toller to inbound. Gets it to Kaysen Kalk. Kalk has it on the near wing. Kaysen back to Ethan. Ethan picks up the dribble to Hayes Porter. He'll fire the three. That one's off. And the rebound controlled by Kaysen Kalk. Throws it off of Laughlin. And the Bearcats going to maintain possession with 6:59 left to play here in the first half, leading 14-7. Colby Warboy is going to check back into the game. Remington Laughlin checks out. Near side, Toller. Funkhauser, jump pass inside to Porter. Back on the left wing, Caleb. And T-Sean, he hits a three. Cats up by 10, 17-7. Rogers drives along the baseline. Turnaround jumper, beautiful. Good for two, gets his first bucket of the game. He now has three and makes it an 8-point game, 17-9. Hayes to T-Sean Caleb. Now to Kalk. Kalk works to the screen from Toller. Near side, Porter left alone for three. Got it. Hayes gets his first tray of the ball game, makes it an 11-point lead, 20-9. Back near side, Warboys, he'll fire the three-pointer. That one's no good. Henley fighting for the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Ethan Funkhauser, and the Bearcats have possession and an 11-point lead with 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. So Kason Kalk, left wing to Funkhauser, to Caleb. Near side, Kalk thought about the three, instead drives, can't get it as he short arms the layup attempt. Now Clayton Caskey with the ball in the front court for the Tigers. Spots, fires three, no good. Rebounded by Noah Toller. Actually, that is Kalk ahead to Caleb. T-Sean back to Hayes. 5.5 to play here in the second quarter. Hayes drives, fouled on his way up, will go to the line shooting two. Maybe a little late on the whistle, but foul going to be called on Zeke Rogers, his first personal, team foul number 2. So Hayes at the line shooting two. He's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And the first is good. So Hayes now with 9 in the ball game. Cats lead by 12, 21-9. T-Sean and Ethan step out. Callan checking back into the game as Hayes misses the second. Asa Freeman also back into the game for the Bearcats. Remington Laughlin going to drive baseline, cut off by Freeman. Gives back to Rogers. Rogers up top to Webb. Shot no good, and a reach foul is going to be called. And Webb's going to go to the line shooting two, as that one I believe is going to be on Asa. As Freeman's going to pick up his first personal, team foul number 1. So Coulter Webb at the line shooting a pair. First is good. Makes it 21-10. As Webb now shoots the second. Got it. Coulter Webb 2 for 2 on that trip. Makes it a 10-point ball game, 21-11. As Hayes Porter works through the screen in the front court. Picked up by Warboys. Up top ends up to Noah Toller. In the corner, three-pointer by Callan Moore. The long rebound is going to be taken by Warboys as the Tigers try to go underneath, but a little too strong on the pass. And the Cats get it back as Kason Kalk and T-Sean Caleb check into the game for Noah Toller and Hayes Porter. 4:48 left to play here in the first half. Cats by 10, 21-11 over the Mangum Tigers. First round action, Washita State Bank Classic here at Burns Flat-Dill City. Kalk, front court, goes to the near side to Cooper Gray. Cooper gets in the lane, kicks in the corner. Stepping inside the three-point line is Kalk. Shot no good. Long rebound to Gray. Gray gives to Caleb. Caleb now back to Kalk. 4:21 left to play here in the first half. Cats by 10, 21-11. As a reach foul going to be called on Cooper or Coulter Webb, I believe. Nope, called that on Rogers, I believe. Yeah, that is going to be Zeke's second personal, team foul number 3 on the Tigers. As Gray inbounds to Caleb. T-Sean in the lane, fires up, no good, tipped around and controlled by Asa Freeman, and he'll go to the line shooting a pair. That's a tough one there, and that is going to be the second personal on Remington. And team foul number 4. So with 4:10 left to play here in the first half, next foul on the Tigers will send the Bearcats to the line shooting 2, and Asa Freeman hits his first here. Makes it 22-11. So checking back into the game for the Tigers is Curtis Henley, the junior. As Remington will take a breather with those 2 personal fouls and 4:10 left on the clock here in the half. Second free throw by Asa is good as well. 23-11, halfway through this second quarter. Caskey, the handoff to Rogers. Rogers working on Caleb, works it to the baseline, doubled up there, gives to Henley. Near side, Webb. Thought about the 3, gives back to Lehman Webb. Now Webb. Working on Moore, and a push foul going to be called on Callan. His second personal, team foul number 2. So with 3:45 left to play here in the first half, Cats by 12. And checking back into the game, going to be Clayton Caskey, replacing Lehman Webb. So the inbounds comes to Clayton. Picked up by Callan Moore. 3:40 left here in the first half. Cats by 12. Largest lead of the ball game. As Zeke fights it up in the lane, and the shot no good. Rebounded by Asa Freeman. 3:30 left here in the first half. Cats 23, Tigers 11. Cooper Gray to Callan Moore, near side to Tyshawn Caleb. Tyshawn along the baseline. Gets the ball up top to Moore, and Callan hits a 3. And the Bearcats finding the range here in the first half, leading 26-11. As going toward the base to the lane, Colby Warboys is going to draw the foul. As that is going to be on Kaysen Kauk, his first personal. Team foul number 3. So the Tigers to inbound under their own basket. 3:03 left here in the first half. 3-pointer by Rogers is good. Zeke Rogers, as he's got 6 now and makes it a 12-point ball game, 26-14, with 2:50 left here in the first half. Hayes Porter, left wing to Caleb. Tyshawn, back up top to Kauk. Kaysen, near side. Hayes Porter all alone, fires 3. He's off on that one as the rebound pulled down by Webb. Webb gives to Caskey. Clayton in the front court. Drives, tries to go to the cutter, and the lay-in is no good by Rogers, and a timeout going to be taken by the Bearcats with 2:26 left to play here in the first half. They lead over the Mangum Tigers 26-14 on Fox Radio.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
All right, 2:15 left to play here in the first half on Hobart Bearcat TV and Mangum Tiger TV as well. Also along the radio waves as well. Shot missed, but steal made by Kaysen Kauk. The shot in the lane is no good again for the Bearcats. And the Tigers come away with a loose ball in the front court. Again, Kaysen Kauk almost comes up with a loose ball for the Bearcats. 1:45 left to play here in the first half as Caskey tries to go to Webb. It goes off of his chest into the hands of Kauk. Kaysen to Caleb. Ends up in the corner to Porter. Back up top now, 90 left on the halftime clock. Hayes Porter drives. Shot cannot get the carom to fall. And with 1:20 left here in the first half, Zeke Rogers, they go underneath. The ball is going to be tipped and out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers. And You can see they're close. They're close. They've got that first game. The Tigers just not finding the range and maybe the handles quite that you might expect, but give them a game or two. 26-14, a minute 10 left to play here in the first. First half, that is near side Cooper Gray. Gray works through the screen, gives to Hayes Porter. He'll fire another three-pointer. That one's short, and the rebound is in the hands of Noah Toller. Toller ends up with the ball in the hands of Gray, then saved by Hayes Porter. 50 seconds left as Caleb has that one. He loses it. And that'll give the ball back to the Mangum Tigers with 49.3 left to play. So Coulter Webb going to bring it into the front court. Nope, stolen away by Cooper Gray. And Cooper Gray is going to lay it up and in for two. So 28-14. As again, Coulter Webb has the ball in the front court, almost stolen away. Near side, Clayton Caskey fires a three-pointer, and the Karam on the rebound comes to Hayes Porter, and he's going to get called for the carry. 21.7 left to play here in the first half. Cats 28-14 lead over Mangum. Zeke Rogers to key the inbounds pass for the Tigers. Caskey now in the front court with 15 seconds left on the clock. Goes to the cutting Zeke Rogers. Can't find the range still as the rebound pulled down by Noah Toller. Hayes Porter now with 4 seconds left. Gonna take it the length of the court, lays it up and not gonna get any contact and doesn't get the shot to fall at the end of regulation here in the first half. So at the end of two, the Bearcats with a 28-14 lead over the Mangum Tigers here at the Washita State Bank Classic on KTJS, Hobart Bearcat TV, Classic Hits 97.7, and Mangum Tiger TV.
Bexar County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
If you need some... All right, at the half, the Bearcats with a 28-14 lead over the Mangum Tigers. And Mangum, at the half, led in scoring by Zeke Rogers. He has a couple of baskets, a 2, a 3, and 1 for 2 at the line. He leads the way with 6 points. Clayton Caskey with a 3-pointer. Also 2 points from Curtis Henley and Coulter Webb. And Remington Laughlin, 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. He has 1 at the half. Bearcats led in scoring. Hayes Porter with 9 points, leading the way. Has a 3-pointer, a couple of 2s, and 2 for 4 at the charity stripe. Also 5 points coming from Callan Moore and Noah Toller. 4 points from Asa Freeman, 3 from T-Shawn Caleb, and 2 from Cooper Gray. Of course, the Lady Bearcats picked up a victory in game number 1 of our broadcast day, 54-38 over the Fort Cobb-Broxton Lady Mustangs, and our broadcast day will be ending after this, as we will switch completely over to Classic Hits 97.7 and Facebook and YouTube, as well as the Mangum Lady Tigers will take on the Thomas Lady Terriers in what should be a great matchup to wrap up the day for our broadcast. Well, we got a couple of minutes before the second half gets underway. We'll hear a word from our sponsors and be back right after this. KTJS, Hobart Bearcat TV, Classic Hits 97.7, and Mangum Tiger TV. If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
If you enjoy Western home decor, then this message is for you. Western Traditions store in Mangum is packed from wall to wall with nice Western furniture selections for your entire home. Western Traditions has a store-wide 20% off sale now through Christmas. This gigantic sale includes all furniture and accessories, many just perfect for Christmas gifting. Find Western Traditions on the west side of the square in downtown Mangum. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit WOSC.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
All right, we are back starting the second half, and an offensive foul is going to be called, as that is going to go on the Tigers, and that foul is going to be on Colby Warboys. That's his first team foul on the Tigers here in the third quarter. And Tigers, first game of the season, and you can see haven't quite got the feel and the legs under them quite where they expect to be, but real close, as Hayes Porter going to drive in the lane. Shot no good, and the rebound comes away to the Tigers. Laughlin near side to Tellis that is, and Diego can't get the range, and the rebound pulled away by Caleb. T-Shawn, front court to Callan Moore. Callan goes to the floor, loses his footing, and coming away with a loose ball is Warboys, and he shoots it up, shot no good, and long rebound comes to Noah Toller. Noah, far side, tries to go to Hayes Porter, and Hayes wasn't advancing as far as Noah expected him to. So that'll turn the ball back over to the Tigers. 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Mangum trails the Hobart Bearcats 28-14. So Caskey with the ball up top gives to Laughlin. Laughlin tries to go to the cutter. The ball is tipped, still loose. Now in the hands of Hayes Porter. Hayes gives it to Callan Moore. Nobody handling the ball real great here in the early parts of the third quarter, as the Cats now with the ball in the front court. Callan working against Tellis, gives to Caleb. Caleb, the hesitation, fires it up, shot no good, rebounded by Caskey. Clayton brings it back the other way for the Tigers, picked up by Funkhauser. He's going to drive in the lane, the floater, no good. Rebound, Warboys can't hang on to it, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched, it went off of Warboys' leg, and a timeout taken by the Bearcats. 6:20 left here in the third. We still yet to score a point for either team. As we start the third quarter, we'll be back, see if we can remedy that quickly on KTJS Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
All right, we are back. Third quarter, 6 minutes left here as Ethan Funkhauser fires a three-pointer from the far side. Shot no good, and Callan Moore fighting for the rebound and able to get the rebound and picks up a foul on Diego Tellis, which is going to be his third personal, team foul number 2 on the Bearcat, or the Tigers, I should say, here in the third quarter. So checking into the game is going to be Lehman Webb replacing Diego Tellis. Noah on the inbound, gives to Caleb. Back near side to Hayes Porter, fires from the free throw line. A little strong on that one, rebounded by Warboys. Warboys goes to Caskey. Caskey quickly up the near sideline. Kicks back behind him to Warboys, and Warboys is going to get called for the travel. 5:47 left here in the third quarter. Still yet to see a point. Trying to remove the lid here in the third quarter as the inbounds comes to Porter. Back to Moore. Callan. Ahead quickly to Noah Toller. Noah at the free throw line. Off the glass, strong, no good. Rebounded by Funkhauser to Moore. Moore drives the baseline. Wraparound pass to Toller near side. Three-pointers no good. Loose ball coming away with it. And a reach foul is going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Hayes Porter. And that's going to be Hayes' second personal and team foul number 1 here in the third. So Kason Kalk, Asa Freeman going to check in for Ethan Funkhauser and Noah Toller for the Bearcats. 5:25 left here in the third, still stuck at 28-14. Lehman Webb inbounds to Caskey. Clayton in the front court, picked up by Moore. Goes to the left wing. Nice look underneath to Laughlin, and he can't finish, and the rebound comes to Caleb. T-Shawn to Kason Kalk. Kalk, the sophomore, far side to Moore. Moore, that is, goes baseline to Porter. Back to Callan. Callan, Porter, three-pointer. Got it. Hayes with a dozen, and the Bearcats prove the lid is off. And Caskey gives underneath, and the pass intended for Laughlin is going to be stolen and tied up. Nice defensive work there, and the alternating possession, I believe, is going to stay with the Tigers. Well, the alternating possession will go to the Bearcats, but a timeout going to be taken by Coach Jamison Richardson and the Mangum Tigers, trailing by 17, 31-14. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Hobart Farm and Garden has been serving Southwest Oklahoma for over 35 years. They have everything livestock, from feed, neck-over trailers, arrow quip, to vet supplies. And Hobart Farm and Garden is a Browning Platinum dealer. Excellent gun and ammo selection, plus all the lawn and garden supplies you need. Call 726-3351. Hobart Farm and Garden. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
We're back with 4:43 left to play here in the third quarter. Bearcats up 31-14 as Callan Moore has it in the backcourt quickly to T-Shawn. T-Shawn in the lane, looks underneath to Asa Freeman, but a charge going to be called as T-Shawn couldn't hold up after he passed the ball off and picks up his second personal. Team foul number 2 on the Bearcats here in the third quarter. 4:35 left here in the third. Full court pressure being applied. Inbounds to Webb. Actually, Lehman Webb. Picks up the dribble to Warboys, who gets his shot blocked. And he'll go to the line shooting 2. So Warboys trying to pick up his first point of the evening as Asa Freeman picks up his second personal. Team foul number 3 on the Cats here in the third. So Colby ready to shoot 2. So the first by Warboys, no good. 4:24 left here in the third. Colby ready for the second. And that one's good. So Colby picks up his first point of the ball game and first point of the second half now for the Tigers, nearly halfway through this third quarter. So Callan Moore in the backcourt, gives to Caleb. Caleb in the front court, near side to Hayes Porter. Hayes is, wow, going to get called for the charge, and that's going to be his third personal on Hayes Porter, and team foul number 4. As Cooper Gray will step in for Porter. 31-15 the lead. As in the front court, he goes to Lehman Webb. Near side to Laughlin. He's working against Asa Freeman. Remy works his way in the lane. Kicks back. Lehman Webb, 3, no good. And the loose ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers, and the Bearcats will have possession with 3:55 left to play here in the third, leading 31-15. Inbounds to Kason Kalk. Back to Callan. Far side to Cooper Gray. Quickly in the front court to T-Shawn. Gray picks up the dribble. Gets it back to Moore, who is going to be fouled by Webb. So Coulter picks up his second personal, team foul number 3. As Noah Toller will check back into the game for the Bearcats. So Callan going to take a breather. Inbounds to Calc. Kaysen working past Webb. Being ridden along the sideline. Coulter going to pick up his third personal, and that's going to be team foul number 4. So 3:31 left to play here in the third. Both teams going to be shooting 2 from here on out, as checking in was going to be Siwan Hale. So Calc to inbound. Inbound far side is going to be tipped out of bounds by Hale. And the Cats will maintain possession. 3:30 left. 31-15 the lead here in the third. Noah Toller to inbound. Goes in the corner to Cooper Gray. Cooper up top to Calc. Kaysen. The free throw line to Freeman. To Gray. Gray gives underneath and kick near side. Noah Toller, he'll fire. 3-pointer no good. Asa Freeman cleans it up. Shot no good, but a foul is going to be called, and Asa will be at the line shooting 2. As that is going to be the third personal on Remy Laughlin. Team foul number 5. So Asa at the line shooting 2. He's got 4 points on the afternoon. And the first rattles all the way in and out. As checking back into the game is going to be Curtis Henley. As Laughlin will take a breather. So the second from Asa. That was a little strong off the back iron, and the tip is going to be out of bounds. They say last touch by the Bearcats with 3:10 left here in the third. Inbounds comes to Lehman Webb. He'll cross the timeline with 3:05 to play here in the third. Warboys. Back up top to Lehman Webb. Lehman Webb working on Gray. To Warboys. Colby. To Henley. Henley near side to Zeke. Zeke near side to Warboys. Warboys tries to go along the baseline and just out of the reach of Lehman Webb. And possession back to the Bearcats with 2:42 to play here in the third. So Asa Freeman going to step out. Hayes Porter back in. A little more ball handling on the court for the Cats. As Hayes gives it to Callan. Back to Hayes. Or actually, that is Calc, sorry. Kaysen gives it to Cooper Gray. Cooper takes it to the baseline. Back to Kaysen. 2:30 left here in the third. Is Kaysen Calc going to drive? And another charge called on the Cats. So Kaysen is going to pick up the foul as Bearcats come up with the steal. Cooper Gray, and he's going to lay it up with the left hand and good for 2. So Cooper Gray makes it 33-15. Gets his first point, the second points of the ball game, as Henley can't get the shot to fall. Again, the Tigers just not getting the range here in game number 1 of the season. Cooper Gray going to drive, shot no good, rebounded by Warboys. Actually, that is Rogers back the other way. 3-pointer, Lehman Webb is no good, and Hale tries to go for the rebound. Is going to be taken by Hayes Porter. Hayes back the other way in the front court for the Cats. Near side, Cooper Gray, 3-pointer is no good, rebounded by Warboys. And with 90 seconds left to play here in the third, Cats up 33-15 as Warboys has it on the far side. Tries to go into the near side and tripping and going into the backcourt was Lehman Webb, giving the ball back to the Tigers, or the Bearcats, with 1:22 left here in the third. So Callan Moore will inbound for the Bearcats. And not sure what the confusion here is. Maybe it's the possession arrow. I'm not sure. I think they're trying to figure out who that last foul was on. And the last foul, there we go. That's what it is. Kason Kauk, they got it right. He was the last foul. That was his second personal team foul, number 5. So they had 25 up on the board for the longest time, and there was no 25 on the court except for the Tigers. So the inbounds comes to Ethan Funkhauser. We're back underway. As far side, he goes to Moore. Moore in the corner to Porter. Hayes up top to Kaysen. Kaysen picked up by Caskey. Going to take it toward the baseline. The floater no good, and the tip ball is going to be controlled by Rogers. Rogers ahead to Caskey. Along the baseline, shot is up and good. As Zeke gets his 7th and 8th points of the evening. 45 seconds left here in the third. Ethan Funkhauser. Near side to Callan Moore. Now Porter working on Hale. 35 seconds left here in the third. Moore drives in the corner. Funkhauser fires 3. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound. Moore comes up with it. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Hayes Porter. 24 seconds left here in the third. Kason Kauk working on Warboys. Kaysen dribbles right past him in the lane. Scoop! Oh! And they're going to call the charge again on the Cats. Wow. So with 9.6 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, the Bearcats give it back to the Tigers as Caskey is going to get called for the carry, with 4.5 giving it back to the Cats. So Noah Toller to inbound for the Cats. Noah inbounds to Funkhauser. Ball tipped and stolen away, and that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter, where the Bearcats maintain a lead of 33-17 over the Tigers. We'll take another timeout and be back with the fourth quarter of action on Fox Radio.
JB's Feed Service of Hobart is the place to go for all your cattle feed needs. Now, whether you need custom blended feeds for your cattle, or whether you need creep feed, starter feed, shipping rations, grower or finishing rations, it's JB's Feed Service. That's the place to go. It's just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on County Road 2220. JB's Feed Service, proud to serve you. Josh Wald put his experience to work for you. Josh Wald proudly serves Kiowa County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Josh Wald Insurance at 726-3077 to get smarter about your insurance. That's Josh Wald Insurance at 726-3077. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter of action. Bearcats led in scoring 12 points from Hayes Porter, 5 apiece from Noah Toller and Callan Moore, 4 from Asa Freeman and Cooper Gray, 3 from T-Shawn Caleb. Tigers have the ball starting here in the fourth quarter, led in scoring by Zeke Rogers with 8. He gives it out top to Remington Laughlin, who floats it up, still cannot find the range as Remy comes up empty on that possession. In the front court, Callan Moore has it for the Cats now with 7:38 to play. Out top to Caleb. Far side. In the corner to Moore. Up top to Porter. Drives along the baseline. Slows it back down in the corner. Picks up the dribble. Wraparound pass into the hands of Moore. Moore back underneath to Noah Toller. And he lays it up and in. 4-2. Noah now with 7 in the game. Makes it 35-17. So in the front court, it goes up top to Diego Tellis. Floater in the lane is no good. Loose ball comes away to Cooper Gray, who's hacked in the act. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Will Cooper Gray. As that foul on Warboys is going to be his second personal. Team foul number 1 here in the fourth quarter. 35-17, the lead for the Bearcats. As Cooper Gray shoots the first and doesn't hit. So Cooper with 4 points for the Cats on the evening. Ready to shoot the second. And that one is short. And the rebound comes away to T-Shawn. And T-Shawn battles it up and in. Bearcats' largest lead of the game now at 20, 37-17. Curtis Henley set to check in as Hale drives and short arms the layup, and rebound comes away to Kaysen Kalk, or Cooper Gray, I should say. Cooper now near side to Caleb. T-Shawn thought about the 3. Instead, kicks near side to Porter. Hayes. All kinds of contact to the floor as Warboys comes away with it. And he floats it up, shot no good, and it's going to go out of bounds, and they say last touched by the Bearcats. Possession stays with Mangum. So Henley checks back into the game, as does Webb. Coulter as the inbound pass stolen away by Cooper Gray. Cooper slows it down, kicks it back up top to Callan Moore. Moore has the ball tipped near side into the hands of Porter. 3 is no good, and the rebound comes away to Warboys. Ahead to intended for Henley, who never went after it, and Hayes Porter just went and got a loose ball. So the Bearcats have it up 20 with 5:45 to play. Caleb near side working on Laughlin, and Remy is going to get called for the knee, and that's going to be his 4th personal, team foul number 2. Asa Freeman, Kaysen Kalk, and Ethan Funkhauser checking in. Hale checking back in along with Grayson Lehman-Webb and Clayton Caskey for the Tigers. So Kalk, Kaysen inbounds to T-Shawn. T-Shawn sees the opening along the baseline. Lots of contact, not getting the whistle. As the rebound comes away to Mangum, and then Caleb. I would call that a frustration foul. I'm just saying. That's going to be his 3rd personal, team foul number 1 here in the fourth quarter with 5:28 left to play, and the Cats up 20, 37-17. Tellis back to Caskey. Caskey in the lane, looks underneath, and Webb gets his first bucket of the ball game, makes it 37-19. So Hayes Porter in the front court, and T-Shawn thought that was intended for somebody else, and that'll turn it back to the Tigers with 5:09 remaining. 37-19. Caskey in the front court, picked up by Caleb. Works his way to the lane, the floater, good for 2. Clayton now with 5. 37-21. Kaysen Kalk working against Tellis. And Tellis is going to get the reach foul called, his 4th personal. Team foul number 3 here in the 4th. And you can hear the Mangum faithful not real happy about that one. So Callan Moore checks back into the game, as does Cooper Gray for the Cats. 4:53 to play. Bearcats leading 37-21 as Hayes Porter in the front court slows it down out near half court, picked up by Hale. Hayes hands off to Funkhauser, now Moore. 4:40 to play. Cats with the scoreboard on their side as Hayes switched out by Caskey. Now Moore, 4:29 to play. Goes to the cutter. Gray back to Moore. Callan now takes the switch, has Webb on him. Back to Cooper Gray. Now Hayes Porter. Hayes picked up by Hale. Goes near side to Callan Moore. Callan working on Webb. Goes on the far side to Porter. Hayes gets bumped by Hale. And Hale going to pick up his first personal. That's going to be team foul number 4. So the Bearcats going to be shooting from here on out. Halfway through the fourth quarter, leading 37-21 over the Mangum Tigers. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Fox Radio.
Looking for insurance you can count on? Talk to Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving all of Kiowa and Washita counties. From home and auto to great American crop insurance, wheat multi-peril coverage, and LRP livestock risk protection. With new, higher subsidy levels, Justin has you covered. With 25 years of experience, Justin, Denise, and Wendy are here to help you protect what matters most. Stop by Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart, and discover why your neighbors already trust Justin for their insurance needs.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement deserves more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lonnie Olson. Together we can give you your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 411 South Main Street in Hobart, Oklahoma. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
.02 remaining. Bearcats on top 37-21 as Hayes Porter sets to key the inbounds pass under their own basket. All the way up top goes to Ethan Funkhauser. Bearcats time on their side and the 16-point lead. Happy to run clock here as Funkhauser gives it to Moore. Porter back to Funkhauser. Ethan near side to Cooper Gray. Cooper back to Hayes. 3:39 to play as Funkhauser looks underneath, and Cooper Gray took a little shot there as Funkhauser goes to Caleb. Now Moore to Caleb. Back in the corner to Callan. Caleb in the lane. Cooper Gray working on Tellus. Cooper now to Porter. Hayes back up top to Ethan. Ethan far side to Gray. Now Caleb with 3 minutes left to play. Ethan now on the far side. Keeping the dribble to Caleb at the free throw line. Back to Callan Moore. Callan drives in the lane, kicks to Funkhauser. Now Hayes Porter. Reach foul going to be called now. I believe that's going to be on Lehman Webb. That's going to be his first personal. Team foul number 5 as Tishon will be at the line shooting 2. 2:45 left to play. Cats by 16, 37-21. So Tishon at the line shooting 2. First is good. 38-21. Caleb ready for the second. 6 points on the afternoon. Second good as well. Up to an 18-point lead, 39-21. Cats led by as many as 20 in the third quarter. As Hale goes near side to Warboys. Drives in the lane. The floater is no good, and the rebound comes away to Callan Moore. Ahead to Tishon Caleb, and he's fouled on his way. Oh, and collided. I don't think that was purposeful to fall on him afterwards, but Caleb's going to be back at the line shooting 2. As that is going to be on Rogers, his third personal. So with 2:28 left to play, Tishon at the line shooting 2. 7 points, make it 8 as he hits the first. 40-21 can tie the largest lead of the ball game with the second free throw. And does. So T-Shawn, 4 for 4 at the line, 9 in the game. Tellis in the corner. Three-pointer by Lehman Webb is no good. Rebound. Tellis comes up with the loose ball, can't get it to fall, and the rebound and foul going to be called on the Bearcats. As let's see who that one is going to be on. As that is going to be on Ethan Funkhauser, his first personal. Just the second team foul on the Cats here in the fourth. As wholesale substitutions check in. Kinsler Dozier seeing his first action for the Cats. As the shot along the baseline is no good, rebounded by Ethan Funkhauser. And he gives it ahead to Kinsler Dozier. Kinsler come up with the loose ball and stolen by Warboys. As Colby back the other way, floats it off the glass, and it still won't fall. Diego Tellis comes up with a rebound, gives to Hale. On the wing, Warboys fires 3, airballed, pulled down by Asa Freeman. Freeman goes to the near side to Cooper Gray. Now back to Kalk. Kaysen working on Warboys. In the lane, ball tipped away from behind as Lehman Webb shot up and good for 2. So Grayson gets his first points of the ball game, makes it 41-23, and a timeout going to be taken by, nope, not a timeout, but going to allow substitutions to come in for both teams. As the inbounds comes to Funkhauser, gives back to Kalk. So let's see, we've got Brylan Smith checks into the game, along with Talon Frazier. Also on the court is Wrigley Fight and Curtis Henley. Nope, that is Eldon Rankins seeing his first action for the Tigers as well. So Kaysen Kalk gives it to Ethan Funkhauser. Ethan and the Bearcats happy to run clock here with 45 seconds remaining, leading 41-23. So Kinsler slows it out near half court, picks up the dribble. Now gives it back to Kalk, who tried to throw it off of Hale, but unable to do so with 33.5 left to play. And the Cats up 18, 41-23. So the inbounds comes to Smith. Now Frazier to Hale. Near side, Frazier three-pointer. Rebounded this time by Kalk, who can't hang on to it and goes down in a heap. And the shot back the other way, no good, but Frazier puts it back. That one's no good. As driving in the lane, Frazier can't get that one to fall, and it's going to go out of bounds as time expires. And the final score, 41-23 for the Hobart Bearcats. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back with some final stats and your players of the game right after this.
Dr. J and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office in Hobart are proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats. They believe in our student athletes, hardworking young men and women who give their all on and off the field. This season, be there to cheer them on. And when it's time for your next dental checkup, trust Dr. Kruska and his staff. From cleanings to complete care, he's one of the very best. Good luck this year from Dr. J and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office. Proud Hobart Bearcat boosters.
Lester Heat and Air should be your choice when it comes to your indoor air quality and comfort. We service all brands and install new comfort systems on changeouts, remodels, and new construction projects. We install air-to-air AC, heat pump, and ductless mini-splits, and geothermal systems. Brent has over 39 years and Chris has 15 years experience in the HVAC industry. We want to earn your business and will do a quality expert job on your project, and we stand behind our work. We offer financing to qualified customers and also accept credit cards for payment. Call Lester Heat and Air at 580-639-2849. Ask for Brent or Chris Burnett. Call Lester Heat and Air at 580-639-2849 or email at lesterheatandair@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook or Instagram. Oklahoma license number 161610.
All right, we're back as the Hobart Bearcats picked up a 41-23 victory over the Mangum Tigers. Tigers led in scoring Zeke Rogers with 8, Clayton Caskey with 5, Coulter Webb with 4, 2 apiece from Grayson Lehman Webb and Curtis Henley, and a point apiece from Remy Laughlin and Colby Warboys. The Bearcats led in scoring with 12 points from Hayes Porter, 9 from Tyshawn Caleb, 7 from Noah Toller, 5 from Callan Moore, and 4 apiece coming from Cooper Gray and Asa Freeman. Players of the game for the Mangum Tigers. Got to give player of the game to Zeke Rogers, finished with 8 points and able to find the range, maybe a little more so than some of the other Tigers. Of course, first game under a new regime, first game after coming out of football. Still a few things that are going to improve and going to change, but we look forward to seeing that. Hopefully we can see some of those changes taking place tomorrow. So the Bearcats again led in scoring by their player of the game, which is Hayes Porter. So let's take a quick look at matchups for tomorrow. Let's look at that bracket for tomorrow as the Mangum Tigers. They'll play our early game tomorrow starting at 1:45 as they will take on let's see. I believe they will be taking on Canute. We will find out that. I'll look at the brackets down low. But coming up next, though, we've got Mangum and Thomas, a girls matchup coming up in about 5 minutes here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bear County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
If you enjoy Western home decor, then this message is for you. Western Traditions store in Mangum is packed from wall to wall with nice Western furniture selections for your entire home. Western Traditions has a store-wide 20% off sale now through Christmas. This gigantic sale includes all furniture and accessories, many just perfect for Christmas gifting. Find Western Traditions on the west side of the square in downtown Mangum. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
All right, we are back for our feature or final presentation of the evening as the Thomas Lady Terriers are going to be taking on the Mangum Lady Tigers. Of course, the Lady Tigers under head coach Kelly King, and they come in first game of the season, of course, just like the Tigers did, and they take on always a well-coached Thomas Lady Terrier squad under head coach Jim Petrie. And taking a look at the starting lineups, first off, for the Thomas Lady Terriers, they're in the road greens, have the white and black trim on the letters and numerals as well. Their starting lineup includes a senior, number 5, Jordan Stewart, a sophomore, number 13, Piper Jackson, a senior, number 20, Jocelyn Fight, a junior, number 24, Kate Mannering, and a sophomore, number 30, Lily Hightower. The starting lineups for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Under head coach Kelly King, starting lineup, a senior, number 3, Gracie Smith, a sophomore, number 5, Avery Hopper, junior, number 12, Hannah Stair, a senior, number 14, Hallie Smith, and a sophomore, number 15, Daviana Davis. So that is the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers as they get ready to take on the Lady Terriers in the first round of the Washita State Bank Classic here on the campus of Burns Flat Dill City High School. So ready to jump center as Smith will jump center. She will jump against Mannering, and we will be underway. So game number 3 of the day, and we are underway as control is taken by the Lady Tigers. Quickly in the front court, goes to the near side to Hopper underneath. Shot is up by the Lady Tigers as they get up their first points of the ball game and take a 2-0 lead. Stewart now has it tied up, trying to drive into the lane, and not sure if it's going to be a tie-up or a foul called. Let's see what they're going to call on this one. Might have an overrule here by the far side official. So they say go ahead and call it a jump ball. And Kelly King happy to see that. A jump ball rather than a reach foul. As checking the ball in will be Kate Mannering. Mannering inbounds into the backcourt to Hightower. Hightower into the front court, goes near side to Mannering. Mannering in the lane, and nice D there by the Lady Tigers, but a foul called as Mannering will be rewarded with a pair of free throws. As that foul is going to be on Daviana Davis, first personal team foul number 1 on the Lady Tigers. First free throw by Mannering, no good as she readies to shoot the second. So Mannering readies the second, and that one caroms out, no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Terriers. Mannering with it again, gives to Hightower, and a travel called on the far side, as that's going to be on Piper Jackson. The turnover gives it back to the Lady Tigers. So Smith ready to inbound from the far side. Gets it into Hallie. Back to Gracie. Gracie now in the front court for the Lady Tigers. A 2-0 lead, 7:14 left here in the first, as the pass intended down low is going to go out of bounds untouched, as the Lady Tigers turn it over to the Lady Terriers. Lady Terriers down 2-0 as Hightower gives to Mannering. Back to Fight. Up top, Mannering thought about the three, drives and almost traveled with that one as the loose ball ends up ahead for the Lady Tigers. Shot at the free throw line is no good, and the ball saved by the Lady Terriers. 6:40 left to play here in the first as Mangum leads 2-0 as a reach foul going to be called on the far side. As that one is going to be on Hannah Stair, first personal, team foul number 2 on Mangum. Inbounds comes to Hightower with 6:35 left here in the first as she works against Hopper. Gives to Mannering. Underneath, the shot no good by the Lady Terriers as Jocelyn Fight couldn't get it to fall. And then she's going to get called for the frustration foul, her first personal, team foul number 1 on the Lady Terriers. So Mangum inbounds to Stair. Hannah able to get it to Hallie Smith. Hallie now with the ball at the top of the key for the Tigers. Going to drive in the lane, got it to fall. Hallie makes it a 4-0 lead for the Lady Tigers. As Mannering gives it back to Hightower. Back near side, Mannering works through the screen. And then the pass back to Stewart, almost tipped away. Gives to Fight. To Mannering. Along the baseline, Hightower. Shot no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Smith. And the Lady Terrier is going to have it back. So into the game for the Lady Terriers, it's going to be McCartney Lyle, the senior, seeing her first action. With 5:46 left here in the first. 4-0 lead for Mangum as he inbounds to Mannering. Actually, no, that is Jackson who got fouled on her way up. As that foul on the Lady Tigers is going to be on Hallie Smith. First personal, team foul number 3. So Piper at the line shooting 2, misses the first. So Piper Jackson now shooting the second for the Lady Terriers, and that one's off as well. As the rebound into the front court, the Lady Tigers can't hang on to it as Hannah Stair loses it out of bounds. Lady Tigers still on top 4-0. 5:38 left to play here in the first. Top of the key, now near side to Stewart. Stewart, the jump pass, ends up back in the hands of Mannering. Shot no good. Loose ball is going to be tied up. Alternate possession will give it back to the Lady Tigers. 5:19 left here in the first. So Lady Tigers, a 4-0 lead. Full court pressure being applied on the inbound as they get it into Stair. Hannah in the front court. Nice look to Hopper, and Hopper can't get the shot to fall. Does fight for the rebound. The putback, that's no good. Rebounded this time by the Lady Terriers. Lady Terriers have it back. Mannering has the ball tipped and stolen away as Smith goes near side to Stair. Three-pointer is no good. Hallie Smith with the putback for two. And Hallie Smith makes it a 6-0 lead for the Lady Tigers. 4:48 left here in the first. You're listening to Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
All right, we're back. 4:48 left to play here in the first. Tigers on top by a score of 6-0 over the Thomas Lady Terriers. Far side three-pointer is going to go up, no good by Fight. Rebound comes away to Stair. And the Lady Tigers have it in the front court. Hopper tries to go in the lane, is going to get fouled on the arm, and she'll go to the... Actually, that will stay on the floor, as that foul on the Lady Terriers is going to be on number 24, Kate Mannering. First personal, team foul number 2. So Lady Tigers to inbound. Hopper inbounds to Hallie Smith, who lays it up and in. She's got 6. Lady Tigers up by 8. 4:19 left to play here in the first. Jackson picks up the dribble, tries to go on the far side, almost stolen away by the Lady Tigers, as a reach foul is going to be called on Gracie Smith, I believe. No. Hannah Stair going to pick up her second personal. It's going to be team foul number 4 on the Lady Tigers. Less than halfway through this first quarter, three-pointer on the far side is no good. Rebound, and then a push foul is going to be called on the Lady Tigers. And I believe that's going to be on Hannah. That's going to be her third personal. Team foul number 5 on the Lady Tigers. Still not halfway through the first quarter. So at the line shooting a pair is going to be Jorgen Stewart. So Stewart at the line shooting 2, hits the first. So the second, Jorgen Stewart ready. And good as well. So 8-2 the lead, 4:03 left here in the first. Lady Tigers with possession. Hallie Smith goes to the near side to Avery Hopper. Avery stops and pops from 15. Got it. Avery Hopper. First points of the, actually her second bucket of the ball game, makes it 10-2 with 3:45 left here in the first. Hightower, top of the key, goes to the far side, Mannering. Mannering back to Stewart. Stewart Near side three-pointer is up, no good. The shot put back is no good, and a foul's going to be called on the putback. So at the line shooting is going to be Lyle, as that foul is going to be on Avery Harper, her first personal. So Lyle at the line shooting 2. The first rattles and bounces out. She'll shoot the second. Couple of subs checking in. Tinley Stinson checking in, along with Jalen Kuntz for the Lady Terriers. As Lyle shoots the second. And hits it. So Lyle goes 1 for 2. Makes it 10-3 with 3:24 to play here in the first. Hallie Smith. Back up top it goes to Gracie, now to Avery, down low to Hallie, and Hallie is going to get hacked and not get a whistle. Tries to go to the baseline, and the ball loose and out of bounds, last touched by Kuntz. And nice handwork there by the Lady Tigers to get possession back with 3:03 remaining here in the first. 10-3 the lead. Hopper along the baseline. Stair shot no good, or actually that was not Stair, as the rebound pulled down by the Lady Terriers. Into the front court, Lyle. Picked up the dribble. And not the prettiest offense we've seen on the season yet so far. 2:39 left to play here in the first quarter, as the Tigers, Hallie Smith fires a 15-footer and got it. Hallie's hitting from everywhere. She's got 8 of the 12 for the Lady Tigers, who now lead by 9, 12-3. Stewart in the lane, able to get away from the defender, lays it up and in. First bucket of the ball game for the Lady Terriers. As near side in the front court, he goes to Hallie Smith. Hallie tries to go to the cutting Avery Hopper. That one is going to be stolen away by Stinson. Ahead to Stewart. Stewart along the baseline. Loses it. As coming back up with it is Stinson. Stinson back to Stewart along the baseline. Shot blocked by Hallie. Coming up with the rebound is Stinson. That one no good. And Hallie comes away with the loose ball this time. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Kelly King. Not happy with what she's seeing on the court. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Mangum leads 12-5 on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
All right, we're back with 1:39 left to play here in the first quarter. Tigers with possession as Gracie Smith inbounds the ball to Avery Hopper. Or actually, that is Hannah Stair back in there with those 3 personal fouls. Ball is going to be tipped and stolen away, and maybe getting away with the carry was Lyle. The putback is up and in as Jackson gets her first bucket of the ball game. And the Lady Tigers still having a hard time keeping possession out there, as they finally break the press, but that's going to go right through the wickets and is going to turn it back as that one goes through the hands of Dudgeon and gives the ball back to the Lady Terriers. So Lyle has the ball in the front court for the Lady Terriers. A minute to go here in the first. 12-7 the lead for the Lady Tigers. As Lyle has it near side, spots and fires a three. That one's no good. Long rebound comes away to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers now in the front court. As Hannah Stair gives it to Dudgeon. Now tries to go far side. That one is going to be saved back in bounds, but right into the hands of the Lady Terriers. As underneath, the shot off the glass, and that one is good by Jorgen Stewart. And that makes it a 3-point game, 12-9. And the Lady Tigers, another turnover, is going to give it back to the Lady Terriers now with 19.4 seconds left in the first. And Mangum up by 3. So Hightower to inbound. Inbounds to Jackson. Jackson top of the key. Far wing to Mannering, back to Jackson. Near side to Hightower. The three-pointer is up, no good. Nice position there, but the rebound pulled by Fight. Fight looks underneath, and the tie-up is going to be called, and alternate possession is going to keep it with the Lady Terriers with 2.5 seconds left to play here in the first. So 3-point lead, 12-9. As the Lady Terriers inbound on the far side, three-pointer from the corner is not going to fall, and that's going to do it. At the end of one, Lady Tigers a 12-9 lead over Thomas on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
When you need auto repairs, save money, and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
All right, we are back. A 12-9 lead for the Lady Tigers at the end of one. Hannah Stair has the ball in the front court for the Lady Tigers starting out here in the second quarter. 12-9 the lead. As near side, the pass is going to go out of the reach of Dudgeon. And a turnover to start the second quarter. And the Lady Terriers a chance to cut into that three-point lead being held by the Lady Tigers. So Hightower goes far wing to Mannering. Up top to Jackson. Jackson in the lane, the turnaround by Stewart, and she hits that, makes it a one-point ball game, 12-11. So Hallie Smith, the pass into the front court. As near side, it goes to Hopper. Hopper back to Hallie, shot no good, and rebound pulled down by Jackson. Into the front court, fires it up and in. And Jackson gets the bucket and takes the lead back. So a reach foul going to be called on the Lady Terriers, as that is going to be on Jackson, her first personal. Team foul number 1 here in the second. So Lady Tigers with the ball. Hopper near side. Hopper stops, fires, but doesn't get the foul called, as coming back the other way is Jackson. Jackson tries to drive, has the ball tipped and stolen away by the Lady Tigers, as Hallie Smith now gives it back to Hopper. Hopper works it around. Back up top they go to Hopper. Avery working on that 2-3 zone by the Lady Terriers with 6:20 left to play here in the first half. Down by 1, 12-13 are the Lady Tigers, and a steal made by Hightower. And Hightower gives it to Mannering. That shot no good. Hightower, the putback no good. The putback again no good, but she'll go to the line shooting 2, as that foul's going to go on the Lady Tigers. As Dudgeon going to pick up the foul, her first personal, team foul number 1 here in the second quarter. So a timeout on the court taken. We'll take it with them and be back right after this. Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Lily Hightower goes 1 for 2 at the stripe, and a 14-12 lead now after the make. And a reach foul going to be called on Jorgen Stewart. First personal, team foul number 2 on the Lady Terriers. So Hopper to inbound for the Lady Tigers. Gets it in to Stair. Hannah goes near side to Hopper, tries to go down to Hallie Smith. Ball tipped and stolen away by the Lady Terriers. So Hightower now crosses the timeline, near side to Lyle. Lyle goes to the cutter. The shot is short-armed, rebounded by Hallie Smith. And then a tie-up is going to be called. Alternate possession will keep it back to the Lady Terriers. So Piper Jackson checking back into the game for Jorgen Stewart. And also checking into the game, Tinley Stinson, replacing Lily Hightower for the Lady Terriers. 5:42 left here in the first half. Inbounds, stolen away and knocked out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. So possession stays with Thomas. Inbounds. Ends up in the corner. Now back to Lyle. Thought about the 3. Picks up the dribble. 3 by Jackson's no good. Long rebound comes to Fight. 3-pointer by Lyle is no good. And the rebound comes again to the Lady Terriers. Another 3-pointer and another one no good. And an over-the-back rebounding foul going to be called on Stinson. That's going to be her first personal, team foul number 3. So 5:20 left to play here in the first half. Lady Tigers down 2, 14-12. Inbounds to Hallie Smith. Hallie back to the near side. Hopper in the court, front court to Stair. Hopper that is. High off the glass. Bounds it in and good for 2. Ties it up at 14 apiece. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. As Stinson gives it back. The 3-pointer is up no good. Rebounded this time by the Lady Tigers. 4:45 left to play here in the first half. Tied at 14. In the lane. Now Hallie has it. Hallie, or the pass near side, knocked away by Lyle. Out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Terriers. Mangum will have it back. As Avery Hopper will inbound right in front of the Thomas Terrier bench. Inbounds comes to Stair. Hannah comes back near side to Hopper. Hopper to Hallie Smith. Hallie up top to Gracie Smith. Three-pointer, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Stewart. Ahead they go to Lyle along the baseline. The 15-footer is no good. And the rebound taken by the Lady Terriers. Mannering goes to Hightower. In the lane, the turnaround jumper is no good by Stewart. And the rebound taken by the Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers going to have it knocked away again by the Lady Terriers. 3:54 left to play here in the first half. As Dudgeon will check back into the game for Hopper. Actually, I take that back. Had the number wrong. It's McKenna Miller that checked into the game, and Dudgeon is out there as well. As over and back is going to be called on the Lady Tigers. Defensive pressure applied by the Lady Terriers with 3:45 left to play here in the first half. Still tied at 14. So Daviana Davis checking into the game. As the inbounds comes to Lyle. Lyle in the front court for the Lady Terriers. Goes near side to Stewart. Stewart on the near wing. Goes to the cutter in the low post. In the lane, ball is tied up, or travel is going to be called. Instead on Wright. That was actually Jackson that got the travel called on her. As he inbounds, the Lady Tigers. Gracie Smith to Hallie. To Davis, who's going to get push foul called. As that foul is going to be on McGuire. So McGuire picks up her first team foul number 4. With 3:26 left to play here in the first half. Thomas has outscored the Lady Tigers 5-2 here in the second quarter. Coming from a deficit to take the lead, now tied at 14 as the three-pointer from the far side is up and in. The three-pointer by Avery Hopper. Lady Tigers a 3-point lead, 17-14. Near side, Stewart. To the baseline. The floater up, good for 2, and the foul by Mannering. And she'll go to the line trying to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. As that foul is going to be the second on Daviana Davis. Second personal, second team foul. As the free throw, no good, and Hallie Smith comes away with it. Into the front court, they go to Stair. Stair, near side Dudgeon, long 2 is no good. Rebounded by Stinson. Works it up in the front court to Hightower. Near side Stewart. Up top to Wright. Or Stinson, I should say. Three-pointer at the top of the key is no good. Hallie Smith fighting for the rebound, able to come up with it. Now Dudgeon gives to Smith. Hallie at the high post, shot no good. Rebounded by the Lady Terriers as Hightower brings it back the other way. 2:05 left to play here in the first half. Lady Tigers by a point, 17-16. Jackson to Stewart. Back near side to Jackson, or Stewart, I should say. In the lane, shot no good. Tipped around, the putback is good. As McGuire comes up with it. Makes it a 1-point lead for the Lady Terriers. The Lady Tigers in the backcourt, and a push foul going to be called on Jackson. That's going to be her second personal. But that's also going to be team foul number 5. So Hallie will be at the line shooting a pair. So Hallie at the line shooting 2, 1:35 left to play here in the first half. Lady Tigers down a point, 18-17. Make it even at 18 apiece as Hallie hits the first. She's got 9 now. Second by Hallie is good as well. She's got 10, and the Lady Tigers have a 1-point lead, 19-18. Fourth lead change of the ball game. As the Lady Terriers cross the timeline, 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Hightower on the far side to Stinson. Tries to go underneath, ball tipped, but still maintaining possession are the Lady Terriers. So Mannering has it out near half court, working against Davis. To Stewart. Far wing to Jackson. Underneath to Stewart, and she lays it in for 2. Stewart now with 10 of her own and a 1-point lead for the Lady Terriers. Stair. The pass intended for Davis. And they're going to call a foul on the floor, as that foul is going to be on Hightower. It's going to be her first personal, as Hannah Stair will be at the line shooting 2. So 58.5 left to play here in the first half as Hannah hits the first, ties it up at 20 apiece. So Dudgeon will step out as Hallie Smith checks back into the game. Also into the game is April Hopper. So the second by Stair is good. So Hannah takes the lead back for the Lady Tigers. 6th lead change of the ball game with 55 seconds left here in the first half. So Mannering gives to Jackson. 45 left. Back to Mannering. Working on Stair. Tries to go down low in the lane. Back to Jackson. Shot no good. Off the back iron. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. Hallie Smith picks up the dribble into the front court, goes to Hopper with 25 left to play here in the first half. Lady Tigers by a point, 21-20. As Avery gives it to Stair. Oh, back to Hopper. 3-pointer is going to be short off the iron, and a rebound going to be called and a foul on the Lady Tigers, as that's going to be on Davis, her 3rd. And team foul number 3. So Hightower to inbound for the Lady Terriers. Gets to Jackson. Jackson in the lane. Shot is not going to fall, and that's going to do it at the end of the first half. Lady Tigers, a 1-point lead, 21-20 over the Thomas Lady Terriers. We'll take a timeout and be back with the second half of action, plus your first half stats after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
If you enjoy Western home decor, then this message is for you. Western Traditions store in Mangum is packed from wall to wall with nice Western furniture selections for your entire home. Western Traditions has a store-wide 20% off sale now through Christmas. This gigantic sale includes all furniture and accessories, many just perfect for Christmas gifting. Find Western Traditions on the west side of the square in downtown Mangum. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Go Tigers!
All right, at the half, Mangum Lady Tigers a 1-point lead over the Thomas Lady Terriers. Lady Terriers led in scoring with 10 points from Jorgen Stewart, 4 from Piper Jackson, 2 apiece from Kate Mannering and Madison McGuire, and a single point from Lily Hightower. Lady Tigers led in scoring this evening, 10 points in the first half by Hallie Smith, 9 from Avery Hopper, and 2 from Hannah Stair. We've had 6 lead changes. Mangum led by as many as 10 early, have only trailed by up to 3 points. But right now, as we get ready to start the second half, leading by 1. We're going to take another quick timeout. Be ready for the second half, wrapping up our broadcast day of the first round action here at the Washita State Bank Classic at the campus of Burns Flat Dill City High School on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
When you need auto repairs, save.
Already ready for the second half. Just a few seconds before we get back into action. Mangum Lady Tigers up by a point, 21-20. They outscored the Thomas Lady Terriers 12-9 in the first quarter. Were outscored in the second quarter by a margin of 11-9. So 1 point lead as we start the third quarter just underway. The floater along the baseline is up, no good. And the rebound ends up in the hands of Hightower for the Lady Terriers. Nice spin move there. And she now gives to Jackson. Jackson in the front court for Thomas. Gives to Mannering. Mannering, top of the key. To Stewart. Now to Fight. Fight. Gives to Hightower. Hightower had all kinds of time, didn't take the shot. And she now gives to Jackson. Jackson keeping the dribble alive, working against Hallie Smith. Jackson drives in the lane, past his far side. As trying to drive, Mannering gets fouled on her way up, and we'll go to the line shooting two. So that foul is going to be on Hallie Smith, second personal, team foul number 1 here in the third quarter. 7:07 left to play here in the third. Mannering back at the line. She's got 2 points, 0 for 3, make it 1 for 4 now at the line, as we've got another tie at 21 apiece. So Mannering ready to shoot the second. And that one's good. So Mannering now with 4, and our 7th lead change of the ball game. In the backcourt, Hopper gets to Gracie, near side, Stair fires the 15-footer, shot no good, and the rebound comes away to the Lady Terriers. 22-21. As the Lady Terriers have the ball up top. Mannering. Near side to Jackson. Thought about the 3. To Stewart. Now far side to Mannering. Now trying to go underneath to Fight, and Fight's going to have it tied up. Alternate possession will stay with Thomas with 6:27 left to play here in the third quarter. Thomas 2-0 here in the third quarter to take that 1 point lead, 22-21. Inbounds up top to Hightower. Three-pointer is off the iron, no good. Hallie Smith comes up with the rebound. Gives it to Hopper. Or to Gracie Smith. Now Stair. Pass is going to be off the fingertips of Hallie. Coming up with it is Stewart. And the shot in the lane knocked away by Hallie. And the Terriers will have it back with 6:08 left here in the third, leading 22-21. So Mannering to inbound. Comes all the way up top to Jackson. Jackson works through the screen, and a foul on the floor is going to be called, and And that is going to be on Stair, and that's going to be her 4th personal. Team foul number 2 here in the third quarter. Up top, Jackson to Mannering. Tries to go down low. Ball is going to be picked up by Fight. Fight back to Mannering. Up top to Jackson. Jackson drives, or Mannering drives, I should say. To Hightower. Now Jackson back to Hightower in the lane. Loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by the Lady Tigers. As Dudgeon checks into the game, Stair has to go out with those 4 personals. 5:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers down 1, 22-21. So Lady Terriers inbound. Goes to the near side. Stewart along the baseline is going to be tied up. Alternate possession will give it back to the Lady Tigers with 5:26 left here in the third. Nice defensive handwork there by Hallie. Not to pick up the foul, but change possession with the tie-up. So down by 1, Lady Tigers have it back 22-21. 5:26 left here in the third. Inbounds to Hallie. Back to Gracie. Into the front court, and the Lady Tigers can't control it as Hopper lost control. Stewart in the lane, fires it up off the glass for 2, and Jorgen now with a dozen makes it a 3-point lead, tying the largest lead for the Lady Terriers. Gracie into the front court to Hopper. Avery working against Lyle. 4:45 left here in the third. Near side, they try to go underneath to Hallie Smith. The ball is tipped and stolen away. As bringing it up court is Jackson. Jackson in the front court. Spin move in the lane, good for 2. Piper Jackson, a beautiful spin move, and was rewarded with the finish. And a 5-point lead now, largest of the game for Thomas. And a travel going to be called in the backcourt on the Lady Tigers. So Gracie Smith not feeling well. You can see there on the sideline. She had to come out pretty quick. So Lyle goes to the near side to Stewart. Stewart has it on the near wing. Drives, spins. To Kelly. Kelly now working on Davis to Lyle. Near side, Stewart. Lyle works it all the way around to the far side. Now Jackson has it on the baseline. Spin moves and has the ball tipped and stolen away, and a timeout taken by the Lady Tigers. Good timing on that as the Lady Tigers ended up turning it over. So let's take a quick break. 26-21, Lady Tigers down 5. 3:50 left to go here in the third on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
All right, right, we're back. 3:45 left to play here in the third. Lady Tigers down 5, 26-21, as Avery Hopper has it on the near wing. Avery trying to drive in the lane, kicks far side. Three-pointer is up and caroms around. Out of bounds, they say last touched by Thomas. So the Mangum Lady Tigers will have it back with 3:32 left here in the third, trailing 26-21. Hopper inbounds up top, or Smith, I should say. Now Hopper with it, trying to work in the lane, is going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. As that is going to be on Marcartney Lyle, first personal. First team foul here in the third, is at the line shooting 2. First is good. So a 4-point ball game. Chance to make it 3, and does. So Stair with a couple of free throws there. And a timeout going to be taken this time by Coach Jim Petrie and the Thomas Lady Terriers before a 10-second violation occurred. We'll take the timeout with them and be back. 26-23. Thomas leads by 3.
Bear County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
3:21 to play here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers down by 3, 26-23. As near side, it goes to Hightower. Hightower to the baseline, ends up top to Jackson. On the far side, three-pointer is good. As that is going to be Stinson for 3. And a 6-point lead now, largest for Thomas. Underneath, trying to go to Davis, tipped and stolen away. Coming up with it is Stewart. Stewart in the front court has it almost stolen away by the Lady Tigers. But quick hands by the Lady Terriers to maintain possession. Stinson goes to the baseline. Back up top to Stewart, who throws it right to Avery Hopper. The Lady Tigers down 6. Avery fires from 15. Shot is no good, and Smith couldn't keep the ball inbound. It gives it back to the Lady Terriers. 2:20 left to play here in the third, 29-23. 6-point lead for Thomas. As Jackson gets it on the return pass, a push foul is going to be called on Hallie Smith. Hallie's going to pick up her third personal, and that's going to be team foul number 3 here in the third quarter as well. 2:11 left here in the third. Inbounds by Mannering, gives to Jackson, and Jackson almost loses it. Mannering, shot no good, and Davis comes away with it for the Lady Tigers. Under 2 to play here in the third. Trying to go in the lane. Now up top, Hallie fires a 3 off the front rim, and the rebound pulled down by Stewart. Along the baseline to Mannering, who gets fouled, and will go to the line shooting 2. And that's going to be number 4 on Hallie. Team foul number 4 as well, as Mannering goes to the line. She's 2 for 5, make it 3 for 6. She's got 3 points in the game and a 7-point lead, 30-23. Second by Mannering, good. So an 8-point lead, 31-23. Stair. Or Hopper, that is. That was Stair. Now Hopper gets fouled on her way up. We'll go to the line shooting 2. Smith picked up the foul, I believe, on Hightower. Actually, that is Kuntz just back into the game, picking up her first personal, second team foul as Gracie misses the first. Like I said, you can tell when she goes to the sidelines, Gracie not feeling well. But toughing it out as much as she can, hits the second free throw, makes it a 7-point game, 31-24. 95 seconds left here in the third quarter. 7-point lead for Thomas here in the opening round of the Washita State Bank Classic on the campus of Burns Flat Dill City High School. And trying to drive in the lane, a travel is going to be called on Jackson. So the Lady Tigers have it back down to 7, and Hopper just could not catch her footing and the ball cleanly at the same time, and another turnover on the Lady Tigers with 81 seconds left here in the third. 7-point lead for Thomas as Hightower inbounds near side to Mannering. Mannering near side. Tries to go underneath, and the shot is going to be no good, but then an over the back foul on Jackson, going to be her third personal. Team foul number 3 here in the third quarter. In the front court, ball tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Terriers with 1:03 left to play. Here in the third quarter, as checking into the game is going to be Stewart. So King, the inbounds pass. It comes in to Stair. In the lane, the floater is up no good by Hopper, and the rebound pulled down by Jackson. Or Stewart, that is. Got it ahead to Mannering, who lays it up and in and extends the lead to 9, 33-24. So in the front court, Hopper, and she lost the dribble on her way toward the baseline and wanted to get a push call, but not going to get the whistle. And the Lady Tigers turned it back with 37.2 remaining here in the third. Far side, Mannering. In the lane, the floater up, no good. Rebounded by Davis. As Davis gives to Smith. To Hopper, Avery. Back up top to Smith. Gracie with 15 seconds left here in the third, working on Lyle. Up top to Hopper, 10 seconds left. To Stair. Tries to go to the cutter, and it's going to be stolen away by Stewart, and she's going to go to the glass unevaded, and 14 points on the game, and that's going to make it a 35-24 lead at the end of 3. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Be back with the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
We are back with the fourth quarter, 35 24 is the lead for Thomas. As we come into the fourth, Thomas has the ball. Lady Tigers held to just 3 points in that third quarter as Jackson tries to drive and loses control of it out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Lady Tigers. So the Lady Tigers have possession, trailing by 11, 35-24, as a foul going to be called on Jackson, and that's going to be her fourth personal and team foul number 1 here in the fourth quarter. So Jackson steps out with those 4 personal fouls as McCartney Lyle checks in. Stair gives it up top to Hopper. Avery back to Hannah. Hannah near side to Gracie. Tries to go underneath, and that ball tipped and stolen away by Fight. Now Hightower trying to work through the screen. Instead gets it ahead to Fight. Shot no good, but she'll go to the line shooting a pair, as Jocelyn Fight's going to try to pick up her first point of the night. As that is going to be number 5 on Hallie Smith. Didn't think Hallie was the one that was going to get called for that one, but she is going to foul out with 10 points. As checking into the game for the Lady Tigers will be Miller. McKenna checking in as Jocelyn Fight at the line, shooting 2. First is good. 36-24, largest lead of the game now sits at 12 as Fight shoots the second. In and out as the score, and the lead now 12. Mangum Lady Tigers not a lot of time to mess with as the steal made by Hightower gives it to Stewart, and that shot no good, and a rebound, a reach foul is going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Stewart. That should be her second personal. Nope. Called that one on Fight, her second personal. Team foul number 2 here in the fourth. So Gracie to inbound. Inbounds to Hopper. And before a pass can occur, a travel going to be called on the Lady Tigers. 7:10 left to play. Lady Tigers down 36-24 here in the opening round of the Washita State Bank Classic. As McCartney Lyle gets it on the inbound. Gives to Hightower. Near side to Stewart. Now Lyle. Back to Stewart in the lane. Fouled, and she's going to go to the line, I think, shooting 2. As that foul is going to be on Gracie Smith. That's going to be her first personal. And just the second team foul here in the fourth as Jordan Stewart goes to the line shooting a pair. She's got 14 and now 3 for 3 at the line as she hits the first. 37-24, 6:55 to play. As she hits both. So 38-24 after the 2 free throws are made. 6:48 left to play. As the ball comes near side to Hopper. Hopper in the lane is going to get fouled on her way up, I think, is the call. Let's believe that is going to be on Stewart. Second personal. Team foul number 3. So Lady Tigers to inbound. 6:40 to play. As Avery Hopper has it on the near wing. In the lane, Hopper fouled on her way up. Will go to the line shooting 2. As that one is going to be on Jocelyn Fight, third personal, team foul number 4. So at the line shooting 2 is Hopper. Lady Tigers still trying to pick up their first point of the fourth with 6:33 remaining, down 38-24. First is good. So Avery Hopper makes it a 13-point ball game. As now she readies for the second. Goslin Fight checks out of the game for the Lady Terriers, as the second is good as well. 11 points in the game for Avery, makes it 38-26. So Hightower in the front court. Gives to Lyle. Lyle back near side to Hightower, goes to the floor for it, and a tie-up is going to be called, and alternate possession will give it to the Lady Tigers. 6:18 to play. Lady Tigers down 12, 38-26. So Gracie has it on the near wing. Up top to Hopper. Hopper. Far wing to Stair. Back to Hopper. Avery has it on the near wing, or the far wing, I should say. Now near side, Gracie. She'll fire the three. Doesn't get the carom, and the long rebound comes away to Jackson. Jackson ahead to Lyle. Stops and fires. Shot blocked. Nice D there by the Lady Tigers, as Hannah Stair able to knock it away. 5:44 to play. Lady Tigers down by 12, 38-26. Opening round with the Washita State Bank Classic, as the ball tipped on the inbound ends up in the hands of Hightower. 5:40 left. Hightower left side to Lyle. Lyle drives, kicks it back up to Hightower, near side to Stewart. Lyle on the far side to Mannering. Back to Lyle in the lane. Good for two. Or did they call a foul before? Didn't see what happened. It looks like the ankle. So an injury timeout there as Stair comes off, or Hopper, I should say, nursing that right ankle. In possession to the Lady Tigers, I should say, now trailing 40-26 after the bucket. So in the front court, Lady Tigers have it. Near side, three-pointer is up off the iron, no good. And the long rebound pulled down by Gracie. Gracie with 5:05 left to play. Goes near side to Stair. Hannah tries to give the pass. Got up in the air, had to get rid of it before she came back down. And a reach foul going to be called on the Lady Tigers on Trotter. Lacey picks up her first personal, team foul number 3, with 4:56 remaining. So Davis going to check in at the next dead ball for the Lady Tigers with 4:50 to play, down 40-26. Lyle to Mannering. Now Jackson near side to Lyle. Up top Mannering. Back to Lyle. Thought about the three. Steps inside. Fires a 15-footer. Doesn't get the carom. And Jackson with the putback for two. Actually, that is Kelly getting her first points of the ball game, and a 16-point lead, 42-26. 4:15 left to play. As driving baseline shot is no good, but a foul going to be called. As going to the line is going to be Gracie. So that foul on Mannering going to be her second personal, team foul number 5. So Gracie at the line shooting a pair. She'll get to shoot the second, as checking into the ball game is going to be Tinley Stinson. Also into the game. The second free throw no good, long, and the rebound comes away to Stewart. Into the front court to Kelly. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Lady Tigers, I should say, down 16. As up top it goes Kelly. Near side to Stinson. Now Lyle. Lyle near side thought about the three. Instead, kicks down low. A travel going to be called on the floor. That'll turn the possession back to the Lady Tigers, down by 16. So Lady Tigers, 3:44 left to play here in the fourth quarter, as Coach King trying to get a little bit more intensity. Down by 16 with 3.5 to play. Hannah Stair, top of the key, picked up by Lyle. Works through the screen, stops on the far wing, fires a three off the glass, no good. And the rebound comes away to the Lady Terriers. Lyle now in the backcourt. Works past the defender as Avery Hopper still battling with that right ankle. Still giving it a go, though. 3:05 left to play. Baseline, ball loose. And coming away with it are the Lady Tigers. So Gracie going to bring it up court with 2:55 left to play. Lady Tigers down 16, 42-26, as Stair goes underneath. Hopper is in the lane, fires up, no good. Rebound pulled away by the Lady Terriers with 2:39 left to play, leading 42-26. Near side, McCartney Lyle. Lyle back up top to Kelly. Swings the pass to Stewart. Now Kelly near side to Lyle. 2:20 left, and stepping on the in line on the pivot. We'll turn it back over to the Lady Tigers as Kuntz commits the turnover with 2:20 left to play. So Gracie Smith going to take a breather as the inbounds comes to Davis. Now Hopper. Hopper battling through an ankle injury, and offensive foul going to be called on Avery. That's going to be her second personal. Team foul number 4. So McCartney Lyle with the ball in the front court. 2 minutes left to play. Lady Tigers down 42-26 as in the lane Stewart gets her 17th and 18th points of the ball game, and that is the lead now, 18, 44-26. Stair out to Davis. Long two is no good, and the rebound stepping on the in line. They're going to say was Lacey Trotter on the rebound. So the Lady Terriers, 1:40 left to play, 44-26 the lead. As near side, Kelly. Kelly back to Lyle. Lyle going to get a reach foul called on the Lady Tigers. As that's going to be on Smith. That'll be her second personal. And team foul number 5. So everybody's going to be shooting from here on out. 94 seconds left to play as Lyle misses the first. Lyle now 1 for 3. Does have 3 points on the evening. And misses that one as well. So the Lady Tigers come away with it. 90 seconds left to play. Down 44-26. Near side comes to Stair. Hannah goes to the far side. Oh, might have got away with one there. Dudgeon turns it over. Goes back the other way is Kelly. Fires it off the glass. That's no good. And rebound pulled away by Stair for the Lady Tigers. Hannah in the front court. Works through the inside the three-point line. Down in the corner, and the ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. As we go under a minute left to play, 44-26. Mangum down 18 to Thomas. Washita State Bank Classic first round action here at Burns Flat Dill City High School. Lady Tigers inbound. Stair 2, no good. Rebound, put back, that's no good. As Stewart comes away with the rebound, gives it ahead to Lyle. 48 seconds left to play. 44-26 the lead for Thomas. As near side is Stinson. Back to Lyle, far side Kelly. Lyle, near side. Three-pointer is up and in by Stinson. And she gets her second three of the ball game. And that's going to make it 47-26 with 25 seconds left to play. So Hannah Stair now with the ball in the front court for the Lady Tigers. 15 seconds left. Gives it up top to Gracie. Near side. Back to Gracie. Fires the three. That one's off the front iron with 7 seconds remaining. And a foul going to be called on the play. And I'm not sure how the Lady Tigers picked up that foul. But Gracie Smith is going to pick up her third personal. And going to the line shooting two is going to be Jalen Kuntz. Kuntz yet to score this evening. At the line shooting a pair. First by Kuntz is off the iron, no good. Now Kuntz shooting the second with 4.7 left, and that's not going to fall. She gets the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say last touched by Thomas. So Mangum will have it back as time expires. And they drop to 0-1 on the season, dropping a 47-26 decision at the hands of the Thomas Lady Terriers. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with some final stats and your player of the game right after this on Fox Radio.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
We're back. Gonna put a bow on this one as the Lady Tigers drop a 47-26 decision to the Thomas Lady Terriers. And the Lady Tigers, you could tell, first game of the season out there, and second half just came out flat. Didn't actually hit a shot in the second half. Went 5 for 8 at the free throw line. At the half, they were ahead by a score of 21-20. They scored 3 points in the third, scored 2 points in the fourth, and it's going to be hard to hang on to a lead like that in the second half. But the Mangum Lady Tigers will play in the morning at 10 a.m. The opening matchup of semifinals Thursday, or Friday, I should say, as they will be taking on Burns Flat Dill City tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I do want to take a look at some final stats. First off, for the Lady Terriers, led in scoring 18 points from Jorgen Stewart, 8 points from Kate Mannering, 6 apiece Piper Jackson and Tinley Stinson, 3 points from McCartney Lyle, 2 apiece Madison McGuire, Adeline Kelly, and also a point apiece from Jocelyn Fight and Lily Hightower. Lady Tigers led in scoring 10 points from Hallie Smith, all coming in the first half. Avery Hopper finished with 11 points, 4 from Hannah Stair, and a single point from Gracie Smith. My player of the game, I'm going to give it to Avery Hopper. did finish with the 11 points, but also couldn't be kept out of the game once she twisted that right ankle and took a break a few times, but always came back in and gave it all that she had. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough tonight as the Lady Tigers fall just a bit short. Well, for Chad and for the rest of the gang at Fox Radio, this is Cameron saying thanks for tuning us in on opening round Thursday at the Washita State Bank Classic here on the campus of Burns Flat Dill City High School. See you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Mangum, Burns Flat, Dill City, right here, Classic Hits 97.7.